Hello, racing fans. Welcome back to Old Guy Plays 1969 for the continuation of F1 Manager, Episode 8 for the Emilia Romagna, if I'm pronouncing that right, Grand Prix, Autodroma. Is this the end? Says my title. And the reason why I believe that this could be the last race of the season and the end of Old Guy Racing is because I have no money. I cannot afford to buy one stinking part. I'm $500,000 in the hole. So I have watched a lot more videos. I'm going to set the target as last for both drivers. We'll let this play through now.
Welcome along to Italy, and welcome along to Imola. Just outside Bologna in northern Italy, Imola hosts the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, named after the region it sits in. Surrounded by woodland, this iconic track is rich with Formula One history and the legends of those who raced here. Let's get on with the weekend.
Okay, and I didn't do any of the practicing offline this time. I probably should have. But I'm going to talk through some things that I've learned about this game since the last time I played. I watched some more videos. Now, like I said, I love my friends from across the pond over in the UK. But guys, you do talk awfully fast. And because of that, sometimes I've had to rewind videos to try to get the gist of what some of these guys are saying. Plus, I mean, they're so used to this game now too. They're flipping through the menus and I'm not quite seeing what they're doing. So from what I understand, there's 3 stages of preparedness for your car. There's a design phase, there's a research phase, and then a manufacturing phase. In order, you have to do those 3 before you even get the part. So really what you want to be doing is just saving your money for any parts you break until you actually produce the new part. And then once you do, then you can send your engineers to start the research and again, do the next one. And make your cars better. And not worry so much about your staff or your drivers or your facilities, but just slowly build them up over time. Well, if this all goes to hell in a handbasket, as they say, then what I will do is on my next series with my new race teams, I will try to go with that approach. But like I said right at the beginning of this series that this is probably going to be a learning curve. I'm not really familiar with F1. I do like motorsports racing. I am a NASCAR fan.
Okay, and radio check.
So yeah, I'd like to learn more about the sport. It definitely seems like it has more strategic aspects to it over NASCAR. Then I also like the fact that you're not always turning left. So it's kind of nice that there's a lot more road courses in F1. Or I should say, they're all road courses in F1. Yeah. So I don't mind a little change in flavor. All right, let's see if we can get some telemetry and trajectory on these guys. Let them do their first practice session in 16 times speed. See if we can get this counter up to 5 and try to dial these cars in. Again, when I go to race them, I'm just probably going to put everything on conserve because I cannot afford, if I want to continue this series, to have... Look, we just spun out. Did we damage the car at all?
Copy that.
Engine's in moderate condition already, caused by curbs. Okay. Avoid the high-risk curbs, please. Okay, and he definitely seems to be, taking better care of his car. She seems to be a little reckless. So I know she's a generated driver, but she has not really worked out for me. I had high hopes for her. Okay, back to 16 speed. Like I said, I'm trying to be optimistic, but I've had nothing but bad luck. It's good. It's taught me some things about this game, and hopefully anybody that is tuning in to watch that's thinking about getting this game, maybe you'll watch this and say, well, I ain't freaking gonna do what that guy did, because it certainly didn't work out for him. But I really hope that you tune in maybe to the next video or the next series I do on this, and hopefully I get better at it. Because it would be nice for more North American players and YouTubers to get into this great game. It's a lot of fun. And who knows, maybe eventually they'll expand it enough so we can compete with our friends over in the UK for, you know, dominant team supremacy. Be fun. Good friendly competition. Well, I think I'm going to make another pass here. I don't know why I'm racing in practice, but anyway. Continue on, folks. Get your 5 laps in so we can get you in here to get you dialed in. Car doesn't feel good. Well, I would expect that. That's still another thing I haven't figured out. Maybe you have to do a season first before it'll lock in what you used last time.
Okay, mate, okay.
Okay, so they're both reporting the car sucks. Okay. It looks like he's in ahead of her. Yeah, I got 3 bads and 2 greats. Now this might change to good. Now what I understand too when it comes to the MIDI game, everything that I've read says to change this setting, tweak with this setting before you start messing with the ones in the center. So I've been going with that theory, and so far it's been, you know, kind of successful for me. It's worked out pretty good. Okay, there, I got almost everything. I don't want to go all the way with it yet. I'm going to pull that down more that way. And now we'll start to tweak the center ones. Don't think that's going to really give us much here. It's pulling that traction one away too far. There we go. That's not too bad. Maybe I can do something with the cornering next time out. All right, so let's... Yeah, I think we can continue to use those tires. There's enough laps on them. Let's get her car dialed in. She's bad in the center, but okay on the ends. Okay, well. Try to do the same thing with her as well. That pulls that top one way out of scope. Well, maybe, just maybe. There we go. So we've got them all going back into scope now. Pick the same tires again. Let them reconfigure the car and we'll send her out again. So far, our times haven't been lousy. She's running 14th in times right now. Get them sent up. And send her back as well. Track conditions have changed to wet. Well, I'm not taking those green tires off. Wet is wet is wet. Now him, Let's Die, he seems to be running 9th in practice times right now.
So let's concentrate on the tyre warm-up.
Yeah, we need to get the 5 laps in, bud. Stop interrupting the driver. Let her concentrate. She's bad enough as it is. Track conditions are damp, so again, this is a... in 1 minute it says it could switch back to heavy rain again, so I'm not changing them tires. Okay, this is dropping down to 85. Still don't have a problem burning up those vets. Still a lot of other people on the green tire. Some guys are even on the blue right now. Yeah, see, it went right back to wet. Don't be too quick to make a change. 4 to 5 on both cars. He's now running 10th and she's running 14th in practice, which doesn't mean anything because it's... What did that guy say? That other guy? I think he was a basketball player. So it's just practice. What are you talking about? It's just practice. Well, practice makes perfect too. I guess that is really the motto of things.
Everything else okay with the car?
Car is good now.
Copy that.
Yeah, we might have it dialed in. Like I said, I'm doing pretty good when it comes to the mini game of getting the cars dialed in.
Any comments on balance?
Car feels pretty good to me. Well,
Okay,
I think a
understood.
dump truck would feel pretty good to you, but hey, that's just my opinion. Sorry, I really got the hate on for her. She might be pretty and a nice person, but hey, she can't drive for squiddly. Okay, see how we're doing this time? He's good all the way around. I might be able to tweak this cornering a little bit. Oh no, that might... I'll pull it that way and then see if I can pull this back. Messing with my toe in, maybe. My straights. It'll revert. Yeah, see, I pulled that bottom one too far out. This one will do cornering. Big jump. And that one does cornering. It's not really much of an improvement, so. Tires. How many laps are left on these? 61 laps. We're only doing another 15. Run them again. Okay. It's not letting me load, I don't think, with those. We'll see. Okay, so for her car, still bad on traction. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get that any better. Traction, traction, and traction. Okay, there's four settings there that'll play with the traction. Get 2 dialed in. See, that pulls us too far back. Okay, revert. Try again. Oh, man. See, I got 2 settings that are out. Get one of those dialed back in. Not too bad. 1 tick does make it a little closer. Let's try that. Send these guys back out for a few more laps. But that's probably going to be the best as far as dialing anything in. I don't think they're going to get a chance to get back out. Yeah, there's only 3 minutes left. Be lucky if I get a lap or 2 in. Went a bit wide. Didn't I already tell you to stay off the curbs? All right, let's get P1 out of the way then.
Okay, we take the flag.
Go to practice 2, everybody. And the weather here today has changed. So in 4 minutes, so it could change. So yeah, we're okay with hards. So confirm and let's go. Okay, get them warmed up. Again, going to tell her to avoid curbs.
Okay, starting to rain.
Push, it's starting to rain.
Very light shower, 5 minutes.
Light shower. Right now, I don't think there's any chance or any point in changing those tires yet. Okay. Saying he just spun.
All good.
Copy, confirmed.
Did we damage the car at all? Oh, we're good. Don't seem to be raining that bad. And nobody else is swapping them tires out, so I'm not doing it either.
When you...
Haul them both in. Because now they're making it mandatory to change the tires. Well, that's what I'm assuming anyway. I got a feeling I know what's going to happen. We're going to pit. And then it's going to tell me the rain stopped. You watch.
Can we drink the pit now? Copy.
Wow. We got question marks on the other stuff. Traction. Wow. Everybody's close as I can get. See, I'm not sure if I want to go to these wets. 1.6 millimeters. We were on the hard ones. Okay. He seems to be okay with those settings. I don't see anything that's really out. I'll leave him on the hards too. Okay, see? track conditions have changed to dry. So, in a way, I am glad I did not go ahead and change them tires to wet. Come on, guys, get that car fixed. Took forever to get that ready to send her back out.
How was the car?
I think it's okay.
Yeah, copy that.
And he seems to be happy with his setup. You know, I certainly ain't happy with setup. Very slow track to get acclimated to. Both only at 40% and the session's half over. Yeah, I'm going to assume that the game's going to tell me it's all over if when this race ends, if the part's bad and needs to be changed and I don't have the money for it, it's going to tell me I'm bankrupt. Okay, everything's dialed in. All right, so let's burn up a set of dries. Okay. The only thing that seems to be a little off is the braking stability, and I don't really know if I want to touch anything because this is saying optimal and everything else and the curring and whatnot. And I mean, we are close with the braking. She got 31 more laps on them hards. I'm just going to let her run those. Because they are going to take those tires back. So.
How's the balance, please?
Feels pretty good to me. Okay.
Copy that, mate.
Run session 2 down. Please and thank you. So yeah, I've thought about if it does end, do I want to say, okay, for the sake of role-playing, that old guy racing goes to the bank and tries to secure funding to give her another go? Or do I maybe look through the internet and see which F1 teams went defunct and maybe bring one of the old teams back and race under one of their banners? I don't know. If you have been following along and want to comment, that would be great. Any interaction on the videos helps us. And maybe you could give your 2 cents on that and say, yeah, I'd like to see you bring back this team or whatnot. Okay, so we've completely chewed up the soft compounds. Let's run a set of mediums. And it seems we're dialed in here too, so with her I'm going to run a set of mediums as well. Yeah, she ain't going to get many laps in. Okay. Clear skies. All right, I'm starting to notice that each track is a little different. Some tracks you only get 2 practice sessions. Then there's other places you go, you get 1, and then there's this one where you're getting 2 practice sessions. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but that's what it seems like has been happening. Or, then again too, I'm older and my brain doesn't function as good as a 20-year-old, so maybe I've overlooked that somewhere. That's the whole point, I grew up with video games, so I'm sure there's other people that are out there like me, and I can honestly say, knock on wood, I'm not one of those people that likes to go out and party and get into fights or womanize or any of that stuff. My form of entertainment is to stay at home and enjoy a nice video game or something and just sink myself into some type of immersion. So, not getting in trouble that way either, folks, if I must say. So, Wa and Vestai running 8th and 9th in P3. So they're actually running pretty good times. I don't like the way they're each burning up their engines though. I'm going to put them on conserve there. And again with her, I'm going to tell her to avoid the curbs because she seems to like them on this track. Can't afford the car getting beat up. Like I said, I'm trying to do what I can to keep the season going. I think the biggest mistake that I made is I upgraded too many facilities too quick. Now I did watch another guy's video on how to set up create a season, and there was 2 things that he recommended for starting off with your facilities instead of keeping them all at one tick. And it was just, he said, just so that you would have fairly good balance with the computer, and I tend to agree on that, and I could certainly get into that if I have to start another season. So we ran a few laps on these. There's only 19 laps left on these. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep those on the car. Just let some of the time run down. They're both about 75%. So I think what I'll do is when we get down to roughly 20 minutes left of the session, I'll send them back out, see if I can get their acclimation up to around 90%, just to try to save on the tire wear. Because also too, if we wait, our tires will come into line with the other people that are already out on the track. Plus we'll let them put some rubber down too. Okay, let's start sending these guys out now. Still can't get over how hard my people are on their tires compared to the computer. So I don't think I invested in development in the right way with the parts either. I just put little ticks on them here and there, and I watched some more videos on that, on explaining what each slider does. So hopefully I'll do a better job in the next playthrough of this. But I gotta say, it is an enjoyable game, and I've learned lots so far. I'm gonna get 5% more on her tires.
When you can.
Conserve.
Okay, copy that.
Bit of saving when we can. We could.
I didn't catch what was said there. But I'm gonna have to call him in. What's he got going on with the car? Oh, it's just the tires, which I'm aware of. Let her keep running. Okay, throw these mediums back on and head on back out there, buddy. Let's take advantage of the last 6 minutes.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
She's coming in. Put a set of dries on her.
Okay, we take the flag.
Let's focus on warm.
Yeah, see again, we're still at the bottom. It's just because the cars are no good. Hopefully I've learned enough of how to, you know, get them cars a little bit better next playthrough. And from what I understand,
We're
you kind
moving
of
on
just want
now
to do one
to the
card
all-important
and
qualifying
try to
session.
play it in terms of
Qualifying at Imola can be
when
a
the
tricky
race is
red
going to
flag
start,
strewn
sort of
affair.
thing. So you really got to
Teams
analyze
need to
that.
prioritize getting a banker lap in, rather than risk leaving it too late and having to settle for a subpar time.
Yes, the yogurt's
Haroon,
over there.
Don't you think it's going to be interesting to see
Thanks
what
for the
happens for the
umbrella.
Alpine driver today?
It hasn't been a great showing from
And
the
over
team's
here is where we
drivers so
keep the
far.
coffee.
Neither will want to be left behind.
Hey,
and I'm
who's
sure
got a
they'll both
wrench?
be looking to pull ahead today.
Let the competition commence.
There's some commentary from observing in the garage. Okay. So, qualifying. Let's get started on the qualifying. How long's the qualifying session? 17 minutes, huh? Now let's just go out, get it over with. Look at that. Come out in unison. And I know probably as it speeds along, it's probably not
Okay, stick close to the
very,
reference.
not very exciting.
Let's keep as close to zero on that delta as we can, please.
Avoid the curbs, I told you.
Watch those curbs.
Go light on the tires. Again, light on the tires. Okay. Let her go. Ooh. Red flag. Both of my cars were already in, so I wonder who caused that. Nico Hulkenberg. Whoa! Okay, he's done. He just took his whole back wing off. Yeah, I'd be pissed too, bud. I don't know who you're mad at, unless you're yelling at
And
yourself.
clearly they're not what everyone in the garage would have wanted to see.
Reaction from one person. So we have a red flag, which means that'll halt everything. We're just going to continue and wait because I'm probably not even sending my people back out. So I don't expect their times to be any better. We already ran our couple of laps. So we're good. We are good to go. Let's spread this along a little bit more. Spread this along? No, speed this along a little bit more. And I now have a list of all the drivers, so hopefully I can refer to it during the race. So when I see bot, I'm like, who's bot? And I can look up at my list of drivers and see who has a last name that starts with bot. And I see that it's Valtteri Bottas. Okay. Session over. And I know people might be saying, oh, how come you're not going out and running? Yes, well, like I said, I can't afford to have the car get smashed up or have the parts get ruined. Because if I do, season's over. I'm just trying to hang
Not
on.
long until we get going here in Italy with 63 laps of hard-fought motor racing.
Because really,
Imola can really reward consistency, as Nigel Mansell showed here in 1992 when he became the first driver to ever win the opening 5 Grand Prix of a season.
Imola has no fewer than 4 chicanes, with the Variantes
4,
putting
yeah.
a slow-speed corner into every sector around this historic circuit. It's a high downforce track with sharp turns breaking up the straights.
I forget where I was going with that last
The
statement. Maybe
teams are
it'll come
making
to me
their
later. I
final
don't know.
preparations down in the pit lane, ahead of today's race.
Okay, so they're saying go hards and then go softs. One stop only. I don't think I like that strategy. I'm going to edit this. Yeah, see, because they're telling her go regular to lap 35 and then conserve and try to get to the end. It's like, sheesh. No, we can't do that. So let's take that one out and we'll add a new stint. And we're going to go softs. Go regular. Tell her to come in at lap 30. Then we'll add a new stint on mediums. And we'll switch it at lap 45. I think that's what we'll do, because then you can run the crap out of them tires. Well, not really, because they'll fall off. Okay, well, I'm still going to run the crap out of them, probably at about, lap 45 or 50, somewhere around there. Okay, so what to do. All right, so her laps will be 30 and 45. Wow, I just realized something. When I put those softs on, she's only going to have them on the car for 15 laps. That's all right, I guess. Like I said, I want to learn playing around a little bit with the tire strategy. Now, it says this actually will make us 5 seconds slower. I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? Hmm. 5 seconds. Best I'm gonna guess. Alright, so I'll leave it at that. We got enough fuel for 63 laps. I'm gonna underfuel as much as I can and take some weight out of the car. I'll do the same with him. And I think we're going to change his on this as well. I'm going to remove that. We're going to go with double set of softs. And bring him in at lap 15. Yep, and then run the herds at lap 30. So, yeah, 15 and 30, that looks good. We'll go with that. Now, with the fuel situation, I'm going to have to tell them to conserve fuel, I think, once I get down there because there's 63 laps to the race and you want them to be able to make it. But you also, too, don't want all that extra weight in the car. So, all right, let's start the race. Let's see how well I do this time. Hopefully everybody in front of us crashes and we'll get like a
It's not long
17th
until
and
we get
18th
started
place
here,
finish.
and we should be in for a tightly contested race. Amidst the noise and fanfare of the occasion, a crucial moment now to concentrate.
Not where they'd want to be in P21, but honestly, they've just got to give it their best shot.
But there's no more time left. We've got a race on our hands.
And it's a 3
Crowd are on
o'clock
their
start.
feet in anticipation of this, the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix.
Bing.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do with you is tell you to be careful with the curbs. And let's get on board with Valerie Waugh and have a look since she's the one taking up the back. Guess we can go to fast speed here for a couple of laps. So was that Carlos Sainz get the fastest lap? Looks like Max Verstappen got the next one. So we have a yellow. Okay, we got 3 cars in front of us going into the pit. Well, just let them do a little pause there. So.
Keep temperature in the tires. Keep up the weaving. Keep up the weaving.
Okay, so these guys pitted. These 2 crashed. They're out of the race, so these guys pitted. I wish I knew what kind of strategy they were on. They got mediums on the car right now. She got hards, and he's got softs, and we got 6 laps of the race done. I think what they're doing is they're taking advantage, because when I was looking at that original strategy, there was a little gap of about 10 laps in there that you very well possibly, if you were pushing your tires, you wouldn't be able to make it to the end of the race. So they're taking advantage of the caution by changing the tires, hoping they'll be there in the last. So
2 cars out. A lot of debris. Be very careful with the debris.
not really anything you can tell them to do as far as debris goes. th and 15th. It's only because these guys put it. They'll zip past us very soon. Telemetry's looking good on both cars. So.
Magnussen ahead of you.
His pit window could be coming up here soon.
Oh, safety car in.
We're running first and second right now. That ain't gonna last. Safety car has ended. And we are starting to fall back. Lap 10. I don't need to watch us getting past. I know this is going to happen. Easy on that engine. You too.
Let's get ready. And keep up a bit of lift off for fuel, please. Head back down, we stay in the rhythm. With our Perez behind us.
That's fine. Let them
Okay, we have
pass
Perez
us.
2.5 behind.
Just stick with our game plan. Okay, pit options. And he's coming in for another set of softs. So do you want to take those scuffs? Just go with a fresh set.
Box.
Copy, box.
Something is wrong with the car.
Copy that, we're looking.
Underfloor.
mate, this floor is pretty badly damaged, I can see already.
Way to go. Go light then.
Okay mate, let's keep looking after these tyres.
Okay. He pit it and he's coming back out. He's currently running 18th and she's running 13th. So we just got to keep an eye out now for her pit window, which is on lap 30, so in 10 more laps. Wow. Finally got the car's temp back under. I just locked up. Yeah,
Okay,
you
buddy,
did.
no worries.
It's your way at the back, so
No, it's tricky, you're doing a good job. Let's keep it up.
just don't give her any praise. Oh, he's gonna burn up his tires at the rate. That rate.
VSC. And we're going to stay plus on the Delta.
Up 23. And the leader is Max Verstappen.
VSC ending.
ESC. Not sure what that term is. I'll have to look that one up. DRS is enabled, but we won't be taking advantage of it because we're way at the back. Nobody for us to pass. We are, well, maybe. We're a few seconds, well, just a little bit, microseconds behind. Zoe? Is that his name? Oh, bump my mic. I think his name might be pronounced Hoy.
We have good on tires.
Good on tires. All right. Okay, I see he's doing a lot of driving on the curbs too here, buddy. Smarten up.
No curbs.
Okay. Two more laps, two more laps. Lap 28, 29. Lap 30, okay, pit window, pit. And you are to go to softs.
We're boxing now, box.
In the pit. Oh, 2-7. That was a good pit stop for her.
That's all to play for.
Okay, and then she went off the track and everything. just sit back and enjoy the race. How's the tire temps? Okay, so he's two laps over his projected pit box. I'm gonna push it to lap 35 because it was questionable about his tires making it to the end, so let's take a couple extra laps on those tires then. There, just tell him to come in the pit now. And he was supposed to go to hards. Switch up, bud.
Box, box.
Alright, okay.
It's funny, he's currently running 17th. I don't know how. It says he's roughly a second behind the guy in front of him. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Good thing that I don't go any farther on those tires. They're down to 38%. See what kind of pit stop we'll get out of him. She had a 2.7, so. And he had a 2.7. Pretty good.
Look at your mirrors.
Okay, he should be good now. Telemetry should be fine. She should make it to the end too, so. Although her next pit window, the pit 40, yeah, her next pit window is at lap 45, and he's done. He should be making it to the end.
Okay, focus on tires now.
No, I don't want to push them tires or anything yet. Just leave it as is, status quo. Stappen, fastest lap. Our fuel's slowly coming online. Slowly. I think we just got lapped. No, he just passed her again. Whoa, and she just crashed. What?
You okay?
Bring that car in. Just blew a tire.
Stand by. Copy that. I'll have a look.
How bad is it? Can't
Tyre
tell.
temps are good.
I can't tell if she damaged the rear wing. Yeah, she did. She damaged everything. She just ended our season. Thanks a lot, Valerie. We and the team appreciate
Oh, solid blue.
your service. I think that did it for us right there. Yep. Crazy season. We didn't do very well at all.
Keep your tire hot.
Don't you worry about anything. You got the car all smashed up.
Tyre temps coming up.
Just go and conserve. I don't want you doing any more damage to that car than you've already done. Low aggression. Don't want you defending. Try to drive it in clean air too if you can. 3 laps to go. Final lap. Well, we made it to the end.
Max Verstappen over the finish line and today's winner.
And another win for Max Verstappen.
Okay, we take the flag.
Yeah, I got a 19th place finish only because others
A
did worse
great
than
drive
me.
today from Max Verstappen.
Incredible. That was a really well-deserved win. They got their race strategy absolutely
Oh,
spot
he's
on.
happy on this one.
Pure elation there as the driver regroups with the team that worked so hard to see this moment. And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievement.
Oh, those 3 are always on the
6
podium.
wins now in this season. They're not flagging. A mighty...
6 wins in the season. Crazy stuff. Okay, well that does another episode for us. I'm just going to keep it and continue here. Okay, so we got our bonuses because we finished the back. Now, are we going to get the bad news or what? Scouting department was upgraded. Important inbox. In debt. Okay. It's now financially in debt. Please find our finances attached below. Yeah. We are in the hole. Paul Aaron has a lot of potential. And he's open to negotiation. Let's give him a scout. Inbox. It's a recap of the race. Poor engine condition. Like I said, I can't afford to fix anything. Rating underdog. That's an understatement. Okay, we're blocked from participating because we're missing the car part. Swap out suspension. Only got one underfloor available. Missing front wing. Chassis. took from the other car. Well, I can't even manufacture 2 of them. I think our season's done. I can't replace the part, so there's nothing I can do. I really, see, it won't let you go any further. I can't replace the part. Well, guys, I guess it ends here. Even though it's not saying you're done like dinner. Right? Look at it. Because if we go to the manufacturing tab, see, we're blocked from manufacturing anything because we have no money. So really the only thing that's missing is the chassis. And like I said, I can't build another chassis. Just can't. Okay, well, that concludes our first season of F1. And maybe the next time we give it a try, we'll do a little bit better. Anyway, sorry that Old Guy Racing is gone defunct, and we'll see everybody in the next video. Keep your chins up. Bye-bye.